Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to find a schematic. How to find a schematic when you are backtesting. So you want to backtest as much as possible. Here at Smart Money Academy, we backtest 25 times a week, which is over 100 charts in a month. So when you're looking for these schematics because you want to learn how to trade and practice how to trade, if you don't backtest enough, it's going to be very difficult for you to find these schematics in real time. So in this video, I'm going to show you an easy way for you to start looking for the schematics. In this example, we are going to go over accumulation, but it works the same for distribution as well. So distribution, you're going to be looking at the top of the range. At accumulation, you're going to be looking near the bottom of the range. Okay, so if I was looking for distribution, it'd be up here. If I'm looking for accumulation, it would be down here. Now, I'm on the 30-minute. A lot of people ask me, oh, what time frame should you use? And you can use any time frame. Now, on a Chef or JPY pair, I am going to go lower time frame just because I'm not going to trade a slow pair on the 4-hour. But you can use any time frame, guys, really. So I want to look for accumulation down here. I want to look for accumulation right here. So this is when we have the range and the structure going like this. Okay, so these are the areas that I want to look for these setups. Okay, I want to look for these setups within the structure. So this is the structure here. I want to look at where price was and never came back. It never came back to this low. It took off, came back, never came back to these lows. So therefore, hopefully we have an accumulation of where price really built the schematic and took off. So let me come down here. I'm going to use replay mode to make it easier. And now before I even get into it, I want to look for my 3 drives. What are 3 drives? Well, when you have an accumulation, you have your selling climax, your second test, and your spring. When you have a distribution, you have your buying climax, your UT, and your UTAT. So you're looking for 3 hills up or 3 hills down. So because we're looking for accumulation, I'm going to look for 3 bumps down. Okay, so this would be my spring, possibly, because first of all, it took all this liquidity. You guys see that? And that could easily make any of these second tests, and this my selling climax. Now, I also want to notice if this is my selling climax, this would be my AR. And then we get this thrust up. And then we also have an imbalance. Okay, so if you're taking notes, step 1 is to look for your 3 drives at the bottom of the range. So we got that here. So let me label those first. Spring, second test, selling climax. Now, our trading range is our selling climax to our AR. So if this is our selling climax, the next piece of the puzzle is our AR. Okay, great. So once we have our spring, our second test, and our selling climax and our AR, next we should identify our trading range. So selling climax, and I like to use dashed lines, and our AR. Cool. So once we have that, well, this is our up thrust that came outside the trading range, which is above the AR. So let's label that as well. Okay, great. So once we have that, then we also have our sign of strength / breaker structure, which would be here. And then from here to here is that sign of strength or up thrust action. Now, we have this imbalance down here. I want to make sure this imbalance is below 50%, and it is. So I only trade the imbalance after the schematic if it's below 50%. If it's at a 0.038, I do not trade it. Okay, so let's just replay this and get our entry. Great. Stop loss at the body, and it's touching the candle. My take profit right now would be here at this high. And let me see if this fits into a 1 to 10. 5.8 stop loss. $1 to $12. Now, because I have extra room, sometimes I will throw it down to something that's going to give me a $1 to $10 because I can afford it. Well, this gives me a $1 to $6, so I'm definitely not going to do that, but I will give myself extra room to use the wick right here, which gives me a $1 to $10. So I like focusing on my trading plan, which is always $1 to $10s, which is great for comparing apples to oranges and always having consistent risk to reward. So you'll never see me with anything over 10.9. I rather put that same extra room into my stop loss. Okay, so let's watch this play out. Take profit smashed. Okay, so you guys can backtest this pair yourself and find a perfect schematic so you have something to use. So this one is on the 23rd of April at 9 a.m. on Chef JPY. Okay, so definitely go practice this, and if you do, send screenshots into the free group chat that is linked in the bio, because it's one thing to watch my videos, but it's another thing to actually practice it and get the practice in that you need in real time. Okay, so let's do one last thing. I'm going to label this as accumulation, and then I'm going to save this back test in my Discord. So I hope you guys got value from this video. Hey guys, so the price of my one-on-one mentorship and the basic mentorship is going up. There's so many people joining, so unfortunately I do have to limit space, and I also have to increase the price to limit space. So if you want to get in now while slots are still open and the price is still at this price, definitely click the link in my bio and join on smartmoney.ca. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.